Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a powerful shift that can transform your life. Stop telling what's going on in your life and start creating the narrative you truly desire. Every day we wake up and find ourselves surrounded by the noise of the world news, social media, the chatter of our own thoughts. It's easy to get caught up in the details of our current circumstances. We talk about our struggles, our setbacks, and what we lack. We share our stories of frustration and disappointment as if they define who we are. But let me remind you, your circumstances do not define you. They are simply the backdrop of your journey, not the entirety of your story. Think about the power of your words. When you constantly narrate what's going wrong, you reinforce a cycle of negativity. Instead, what if you began to speak about your aspirations, your goals, and the possibilities that lie ahead? What if you shifted your focus from what you don't have to what you can create? Your current circumstances do not define who you are or what you can achieve. This fundamental truth is essential to understanding the broader narrative of your life. Many people fall into the trap of identifying themselves with their situations, whether it's a challenging job, a difficult relationship, or financial struggles. When we allow our circumstances to dictate our identity, we risk limiting our potential and stifling our dreams. Life is filled with ups and downs, and it's easy to focus on the negative aspects, letting them overshadow our capabilities and aspirations. We often hear people say things like, "I'm just not lucky," or "I'll never succeed because of where I came from." These statements reflect a mindset that accepts current conditions as fixed realities rather than temporary states. This perception can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, where believing you're defined by your struggles prevents you from taking the necessary steps to change your life. Instead of seeing ourselves through the lens of our hardships, we must recognize that every individual has the power to redefine their story. The key is to adopt a growth mindset, one that emphasizes learning and resilience rather than resignation. This means understanding that challenges are not permanent barriers, but rather opportunities for growth and development. By shifting our focus away from what's going wrong and toward what we want to achieve, we begin to break free from the constraints of our circumstances. Take a moment to reflect on successful individuals who have risen above their challenges. Many of them have faced significant obstacles, be it poverty, discrimination, or personal loss, but they didn't allow these experiences to define them. Instead, they transformed their stories into tales of triumph. They used their struggles as fuel to propel themselves forward, proving that it's not where you start that matters, but where you're willing to go. Moreover, embracing the idea that you are not defined by your circumstances allows you to take responsibility for your life. You become the architect of your destiny, empowered to make choices that align with your goals. This sense of agency is liberating. It means that regardless of what's happening around you, you have the power to change your direction. By focusing on your aspirations, you create a roadmap that leads to your desired future. It's also crucial to remember that your environment and experiences can serve as valuable lessons. They provide context for your journey, but they don't dictate your worth. Each challenge you face contributes to your growth, adding depth and resilience to your character. When you view your life through this lens, you can appreciate the richness of your experiences without letting them define you. In essence, to move forward in life, you must detach your identity from your circumstances. Recognize that you are a complex individual with unique strengths, talents, and aspirations. Embrace your potential and allow it to shine through, regardless of the difficulties you may encounter. This shift in perspective can transform not just your own life, but also inspire others to see beyond their struggles and pursue their dreams with renewed vigor. Remember, you are more than your circumstances. You have the power to craft your narrative and shape your future. By taking control of your story, you open the door to endless possibilities and opportunities for growth and success. Embrace this truth and watch as your life begins to unfold in ways you never thought possible. The power of words is profound and often underestimated. The way we articulate our thoughts and experiences shapes not only how we see ourselves, but also how the world perceives us. When we talk about our lives, we inherently set the stage for our reality. If we constantly express negativity, focusing on what's going wrong, we reinforce a mindset that can limit our growth and potential. On the other hand, when we choose to speak positively about our aspirations and possibilities, we open ourselves up to a world of opportunities. Consider how our language influences our mindset. Every time we speak about our struggles, we may inadvertently give them more weight than they deserve. Phrases like, "I can't," I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it serve as mental barriers, keeping us from pursuing our true potential. These words create a narrative of defeat, one that can become so ingrained in our minds that it feels like an unchangeable truth. When we dwell on the negative, we can easily lose sight of our goals and the progress we could make. Conversely, adopting a more empowering vocabulary can transform our outlook. By choosing to articulate our goals and ambitions, we shift our focus from limitations to possibilities. Instead of saying, "I'm struggling with my weight," try expressing, "I am on a journey to improve my health." This small shift changes the narrative from one of defeat to one of growth and intention. Language has the power to inspire action, encouraging us to take steps toward our goals rather than retreating into a mindset of despair. Additionally, the words we use not only impact our personal mindset, but also influence those around us. When we speak positively about our goals, we attract like-minded individuals who resonate with our vision. Imagine being in a room where everyone shares their aspirations and dreams. The energy shifts, and an atmosphere of support and encouragement emerges. By articulating what we want to achieve, we foster connections with others who can help us along our journey, creating a community of support and accountability. Moreover, positive language serves as a catalyst for self-empowerment. When we articulate our strengths and ambitions, we begin to internalize them. This is crucial for building self-confidence. Each time you affirm your goals or speak positively about your potential, you reinforce your belief in yourself. This, in turn, drives action. You become more inclined to take steps toward your goals, whether it's enrolling in a class, reaching out to a mentor, or simply trying something new. The more you speak about your aspirations, the more real they become, and the more motivated you are to turn them into reality. It's also important to recognize that the power of words extends beyond our own self-talk. The way we communicate with others can uplift or diminish their spirits. By being mindful of the language we use, we can encourage those around us to adopt a more positive outlook as well. Complimenting someone on their efforts, acknowledging their strengths, or simply sharing an inspiring thought can create a ripple effect. When we speak life into others, we empower them to see their potential and pursue their dreams. In conclusion, the power of words is an incredibly transformative tool that can shape our realities. By consciously choosing to focus on positive language and empowering narratives, we can break free from the constraints of negativity and foster an environment of growth, both for ourselves and those around us. Words have the ability to inspire action, build connections, and ultimately create a life filled with possibility and success. Embrace this power and let your words become the catalyst for the change you wish to see in your life. Taking charge of your narrative is one of the most empowering choices you can make in your life. So often we allow external circumstances, what others think, societal expectations, or past experiences to shape the stories we tell about ourselves. This can lead to a passive approach to life, where we become mere spectators instead of active participants. However, embracing the role of the storyteller in your own life is transformative. It allows you to define who you are, what you stand for, and where you're going. When you start to actively create your narrative, you shift from a mindset of reaction to one of intention. This means recognizing that while you may not control every situation that comes your way, you do have the power to choose how you respond to those situations. By reframing your perspective, you begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Instead of saying, "This happened to me," you can say, "This is a part of my journey." This shift empowers you to view setbacks as essential lessons rather than failures. One key aspect of taking charge of your narrative is understanding the importance of self-awareness. This involves reflecting on your values, aspirations, and the qualities that define you. What are your passions? What do you want to achieve? When you clarify your vision, you create a foundation for your narrative. You no longer let circumstances dictate your story. Instead, you infuse it with purpose and meaning. This self-awareness also helps you identify negative patterns or limiting beliefs that may have held you back in the past. Another crucial component is setting clear goals. Your goals serve as milestones in your narrative, guiding you toward your desired future. When you articulate your goals, you begin to create a roadmap for your life. Each step you take in pursuit of these goals becomes a chapter in your story, reinforcing the idea that you are the author of your life. This process fosters a sense of agency, making it clear that you have the ability to shape your path through focused action. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can enhance your narrative. The people you choose to share your journey with play a significant role in how you perceive yourself and your potential. Engaging with those who uplift and inspire you can help reinforce your vision and goals. Their support can serve as a reminder that you are not alone in your journey, further empowering you to take charge of your narrative. Taking charge of your narrative also involves resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges, but those challenges can become defining moments when you view them through the lens of growth. Instead of allowing setbacks to discourage you, approach them with curiosity. Ask yourself what you can learn from each experience. This resilience not only strengthens your character, but also adds depth to your narrative, illustrating that you are someone who can overcome obstacles and emerge stronger. Furthermore, as you take ownership of your narrative, remember to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces your identity as someone who is capable of growth and change. This practice cultivates a positive self-image, allowing you to embrace your journey fully. Ultimately, taking charge of your narrative is about empowerment. It's about realizing that you are not just a product of your circumstances, but an active participant in your own life story. By defining who you are and where you want to go, you transform your life into a meaningful and intentional journey. This mindset not only enriches your own experience, but also inspires those around you to take control of their narratives. You become a beacon of possibility, showing others that they too can craft a story filled with purpose, resilience, and success. Embrace your role as the author of your life and watch as your narrative unfolds in remarkable ways. Acknowledging reality while focusing on what you can control is a crucial mindset shift that can significantly impact your life. Life is inherently filled with challenges and uncertainties, and it's easy to become overwhelmed by external circumstances. However, understanding that you can't change everything allows you to concentrate your energy on aspects that you can influence. This approach not only empowers you, but also fosters a sense of peace and resilience in the face of adversity. First, it's essential to recognize that challenges are a natural part of life. Everyone encounters obstacles, whether they relate to career setbacks, personal relationships, or health issues. Rather than ignoring these realities or pretending they don't exist, embracing them helps you develop a more grounded perspective. Acknowledging that life is not always easy is not a sign of defeat. Rather, it's an honest appraisal of your circumstances. This acceptance can liberate you from the pressure to have everything figured out and open the door to finding solutions. Once you accept your reality, the next step is to identify what you can control. This is where empowerment comes into play. You may not be able to change the past or dictate the actions of others, but you can control your thoughts, reactions, and choices moving forward. For instance, if you're facing a difficult situation at work, instead of fixating on what went wrong or who is to blame, you can choose to focus on how to improve your skills or navigate the challenges more effectively. This proactive stance enables you to take charge of your life rather than feeling like a victim of circumstance. Focusing on what you can control also means setting realistic goals based on your current situation. This doesn't imply settling for less, rather, it's about being practical and strategic in your approach. For example, if you aspire to change careers but feel limited by your current job, start by identifying steps you can take, such as networking or acquiring new skills. Breaking down your goals into manageable actions creates a sense of direction and purpose, making the journey feel less daunting. Moreover, maintaining a positive mindset while acknowledging reality is vital. This does not mean ignoring negative emotions or challenges. Instead, it involves balancing realism with optimism. When you face difficulties, it's natural to feel frustrated or disheartened. However, allowing yourself to experience those emotions while simultaneously seeking solutions can lead to growth. You might find that these challenges teach you valuable lessons about resilience and adaptability, further enhancing your ability to navigate future obstacles. In this process, self-compassion plays a critical role. Be kind to yourself as you confront your realities and work through them. Understand that it's okay to feel overwhelmed or discouraged at times. Rather than berating yourself for not having all the answers, recognize that growth is a journey, and every step, including the missteps, contributes to your development. Practicing self-compassion allows you to maintain a healthier perspective, making it easier to bounce back from setbacks. Another important aspect of this mindset is the influence of your environment. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who encourage you to focus on what you can control can make a significant difference. These relationships create a positive atmosphere that fosters growth and resilience. They remind you that you are not alone in your struggles and that it's possible to navigate difficulties with the right mindset and support. Ultimately, acknowledging reality while concentrating on what you can control cultivates a sense of empowerment and agency. It encourages you to take charge of your life, even in challenging circumstances. By embracing this approach, you can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and development. Instead of being overwhelmed by what you cannot change, you can channel your energy into meaningful actions that lead you closer to your goals. This balance of acceptance and proactive engagement not only enriches your personal journey, but also inspires those around you to adopt a similar mindset. You become a beacon of resilience, demonstrating that while life may present challenges, it is how you respond that truly defines your path.